Hey, baby ladies and gentle gents. That's how I greet people on my channel. I'm Miss Mikayla, here to share with you Arjun's testimony. This is how one of my associates at Bible study got to know Jesus for himself. Here we go. It was written by me, illustrated by ChatGPT and Canva, and it is a true story. In the country of India, a deep thinker was born. Arjun grew up learning Hindu family traditions. He worked very hard in school. Every day after school, he kept on learning. He loved video games and computer coding. When he was a teen, he got on a plane. He flew to the United States. Classes were had, friendships were made, with thought-provoking questions to investigate. Questions like, why do you believe what you believe? What good is money, power, or fame in the grand scheme of things? What's the purpose of life? Arjun pondered historical facts of Jesus' life, death, resurrection, and promise to come back. He picked up his phone and called his mom and dad. He asked, "Why are we Hindu?" Can you guess what they said? They said, "Focus on your studies." His parents shrugged him off, so Arjun took his time to weigh out the pros and cons. Arjun learned more and more, diminishing his doubt. Without fear of his family, nothing held him back. He became a child of God. His faith grew along with that. His family didn't get it. They had to question him, and Arjun knew that Jesus is the only way to heaven. Jesus lives with him every single day. Jesus gives abundant grace and new mercies each day. Jesus gives him wisdom and causes priorities to shift. No matter what we go through, Jesus is the perfect fit. Arjun faced challenges for choosing to walk with God. He was harshly questioned from his dad, brother, and mom. Because they wouldn't listen, Arjun just had to show through his actions godly character, grace, and glow. His family saw a difference. They knew his faith was real. He wasn't like his brother, but had joy no one could steal. Arjun lived to please his Savior, an audience of one. The one living in heaven will give everlasting love. Arjun will soon be welcomed up in heaven as God's son. How does Arjun know that God will accept him? Here is the Romans road to salvation. Please pause it and read it if you need it. Okay, Matthew 10:32 through 39. Confess Christ before men. It says, therefore, whoever confesses me before men, him I will also confess before my Father who is in heaven. But whoever denies me before men, him I will also deny before my Father who is in heaven. That's a very real quote from Jesus himself. Christ brings division. Do not think that I came to bring peace on earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to set a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's enemies will be those of his own household. He who loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he who loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he who does not take up his cross and follow me is not worthy of me. He who finds his life will lose it, and he who loses his life for my sake will find it. You guys, everlasting peace is coming, and it's in heaven. But sometimes to say yes to one thing, we have to say no to something or someone else. That's what Jesus is talking about here. There you have Arjun's testimony. Hope you enjoyed. You can get this on Barnes & Noble if you wanted to use it as a gospel track or an icebreaker. You can check it out in the description on this video.